Testing? Okay, much better. So I'm back. I'm testing out some new features with OBS because apparently I was running a really old version, which didn't have nearly the nice stuff that the new one does. So I'm toying around now with video intro scenes and other things, and I'm remembering why I stopped doing graphic cards and video and whatever. But for now, we'll get back to grinding some salt mechs, finding our personal zen with these mechs. Like last time, I was talking about this particular mech. I'm not really a good brawler, and people tend to do AC-20 builds with it, and that's great. It's just not me. So I have gone and changed over to a partial brawler, LRM support initially with moving in to finish things. I want to say I'm running an XL on this thing, which makes it not so tanky, but it lets it move fairly decently, and then that's important if you're going to get in and out. So I'll go with something cold. And of course, they pick the longest range map they can find. Thankfully, it'll should close to brawling range fairly quickly. Not a fan of the spawn points on the assault mode, though. But everybody can find their place. You can do better, change your build, find something that works for you. This is a weirdly monochromatic set of mechs.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Looks like the majority of them are heading towards the I line.
Roger that.
Got two, a Warhawk and a Catapult heading towards G. Looks like a Marauder and maybe another Warhawk's joining them.
Firing without a reticle indicator is a pain in the butt. They've got ECM coverage. Enemy has ECM coverage.
Target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
I hate being surprised.
New acquired.
Oh, now I'm hosed.
New target acquired. UAV activated. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile.
Try to close so the LRMs are out of range.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Right arm critical damage. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Left arm critical damage. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Right arm destroyed. Right torso critical damage.
So this is bad positioning, and this is what happens.
Right torso destroyed. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Center torso critical damage.
So the entire team stayed back, and that led to me getting choked to death.
Airstrike online.
When the enemy has ECM, you need to close distance. Unfortunately, they didn't. They stood off, and now the enemy has CLG on us. We will not recover.
Incoming missile.
I wonder if that Sleipner is running the AC-5 cooldown modules.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired. Gauss ammo at 25%. Target acquired. New target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired. Gauss ammo depleted.
He's going to have to run. They've probably got his position. They ought to. He's been pounding them. That is some ugly terrain texturing.
Yeah, there's no way one mech would make the capture. This is their number.
So the question is he going to run into them one at a time, or is he going to run into a giant group of them? He has a build that seems to work well with him. It's a fairly low heat. I haven't tried the Ebon Jaguars before, so I'm not too sure about all their capabilities.
Yeah, there's really no way I could have beat that capture.
Target acquired. Heat critical. Warning, incoming missile.
See? By the time I would have reached the base, I would have finished the capture.
Time to try again. See if I can do something better. not necessarily a huge fan of this map, but that's mostly because most mechs tend to run fairly hot. It's really not any fault of, of the maps. It's a volcano, for God's sakes. And most people tend not to run cool. They tend to run mechs that take advantage of the way the heat system works, which means you got to push that heat envelope.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We're all headed for the Ring of Fire.
Target acquired. New
See if they got
target
hemmed
acquired.
in there, we ought to consider going the long way around.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Oh, that's not good.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Alright, time to pop my UAV.
UAV activated. Heat level critical. Left torso critical damage. Left torso critical damage. LRM destroyed. Left torso destroyed.
I may have caused enough chaos there to get us the win. We'll see.
New target acquired.
Not quite even. It's a little bit in our favor.
New target acquired.
You got a peeker at G6. I think it's a Griffin.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
That Griffin's almost toast.
Target destroyed.
They gotta kill that Shadowhawk. Got another guy poking in at G6. Assault mech, Golf 6. Probably that Battlemaster.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Oh, no, pretty baby.
Target destroyed.
Good kill.
Target acquired.
Sweep the legs. Nicely done. So the enemy's got one mech left. I don't know if he's running or not. I would be, sort of. They may see him enter the circle before they actually see him physically. After this match, I will take a break for lunch, and I will be back in a while after that.
Target acquired.
Pirate's Bane, F5. Oh, might be a Raven.
Center torso critical damage.
Nope, favorite bug. Well, thank you for watching. Again, I'll be breaking for lunch, and then I'll be back in a little while.